In 1788, Immanuel Kant wrote a book in which he asked his reader a question. What would you do if you could spend one night with the author of your passions, with your beloved? But you would pay with your life, because the next day you'd be hung on the gallows. Now, the answer might seem simple. You just wouldn't do it. But hundreds of years later, the psychoanalyst Lacan asked the same question and said that sometimes the obstacle to our desires is the very thing that inflames them. That the more we're held back from what we love, the more we love it. We may be unwilling to pay the price, but we're unable to walk away. This actually gets to the heart of what the phrase making love actually means. Originally, it had nothing to do with sex. It literally meant the creation of love. What people would do is they would go on a date with a chaperone. And today we think the role of the chaperone is to prevent two people from doing anything untoward. But actually, the role of the chaperone was to create an obstacle so that the two people would begin to fantasize about what they could do if the chaperone wasn't there. The very obstacle that held them apart was the thing that sparked their desires. Now, this is a theme I've explored a lot in my philosophy and my theology. An idea that impossible passion lies at the heart of a human dilemma. But recently, I also started to develop a film script that explored these ideas. And currently, I've been developing a short and a feature film on these ideas. The basic premise is that a man and a woman have had this brief but deeply passionate affair. An affair that's cut short when the woman's husband discovers it and says to the man, "You can never see her again, or else you'll die." Well, as fate would have it, they get to spend 1 hour together in a beautiful hotel in Belfast. Just 1 hour, where he has to decide whether he wants to sleep with her and die, or walk away from her and never see her again. So this is where you come in. We already have a short version and a feature-length version of the film. And the first step for us is to create the short. I'd like to invite you to be part of that process with me. And in exchange, we'll give you lots of behind-the-scenes footage and regular updates. But there are also incentives. There's a chance to get a link to the film, to get a copy of the script, to be part of a seminar where I talk about the themes of the film, where you can be a producer and even stay in the Merchant Hotel here in Belfast. So I hope that you can be part of this journey with me as we make this film become a reality. Thank you.